Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lawrence High School for this evening's LPS Media production, bringing you Lawrence High School boys basketball. Tonight, the Merrimack Valley Conference season opener for both teams as Lawrence High School takes on the visiting Chelmsford Lions. Your Lawrence High School Lancers are off to a great start, 2-0 on the season, champions of the Bishop Riley tournament over the weekend, led by Eagle Tribune Player of the Year Juan Felix Rodriguez. It should be an exciting game tonight. We'll be back with the tip-off in just a moment. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Lawrence High School for this evening's Merrimack Valley Conference season opener between the visiting Chelmsford Lions and your own Lawrence Lancers. They're about to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's game.
We would like to present an award to Clerk Director Brendan Healy on behalf of the Lawrence High basketball team for winning the Bishop Riley basketball tournament. Bishop Riley basketball tournament for this week.
Right now, Lawrence High School is being presented with the trophy from the Bishop Riley tournament. The Lancers won that tough tournament over the weekend. Lancers off to a good start so far this season with a 2-0 record. Luis Reynoso was named the most valuable player of that tournament. Right now, Lawrence High School Supervisor of Athletics, Brendan Nealon, receiving the trophy for the Lancers Championship at the Bishop Riley tournament. Should be an exciting season for Lawrence High School basketball. They returned Eagle Tribune Most Valuable Player Juan Felix Rodriguez, a 6-foot senior guard who led the area in scoring last year with 20 points per game. Luis Reynoso, a 6'4 junior forward, averaged 12.3 points. And 6'1 senior guard Christian Kinsley averaged 7.1 points per game. Lancers went 14-8 last season and reached the Division I North quarterfinals, where they lost a close game to powerhouse Cambridge. The Lancers hope to take the next step this season.
Honorary captain tonight, Lawrence High, Giovanni Anua. And now the starting lineup for your Lawrence Lancers. Sophomore number 21, Jaden Castillo.
Starters for tonight for Lawrence, number 21, sophomore Jaden Castillo.
Reynoso.
Number 24, Luis Reynoso.
Senior number 23, Sebastian Dylon.
Sebastian Dylon, number 23.
Senior number 12, Christian Kingsley.
Number 12, Christian Kingsley.
And senior number 5, Juan Felix Rodriguez.
And number 5, Juan Felix Rodriguez, the senior who averaged 20 points per game last season. It's looking promising for the Lawrence Lancers this season under the direction of head coach Raymond Nunez. But of course, the Merrimack Valley Conference is a competitive league, and they will face challenges. And now we'll honor America with our national anthem. stirring rendition of the national anthem to get us going here at Lawrence High School. And we're just about ready to get underway. Tonight's game being broadcast on LPS Media. LPS Media, your source for media highlighting special programs, sporting events, concerts, theatrical performances, and more from across the Lawrence Public Schools, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at LPS Media. Head coach of the Lawrence Lancers is Raymond Nunez. His assistant coaches are Jose Adriano Delone, Frank Torres, and Cassandra Pellissier. Head coach of the Chelmsford Lions is Charlie Mickle, assisted by Brian Duggan, Eduardo Beato, and Chris Harrington. Luis Reynoso, number 24, will take the tip for Lawrence. He stands in there with number 20, Graham Jeffries of Chelmsford. And Lawrence controls the opening tip. Juan Felix Rodriguez attempts the three. Scramble for the ball under the basket. And it will be Lancer ball. Christian Kingsley will inbound. Rebound by Nkuka for Chelmsford. Christopher McCarthy with the miss for the Lions. Foul on Chelmsford. Lancers retain possession. Jaden Castillo brings the ball down court. Lancers showing impressive ball movement here in the early going, but unable to get a clean shot off on that possession. Lions back down the floor. Lancers another offensive possession. Neither team has managed to score yet. Just over 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Rodriguez drives to the basket. Can't get it to go. Lion ball. Christopher McCarthy jacks up another long shot, can't get it to go. Lancers back down the floor. Moving the ball crisply. And the Lancers pick up their first bucket of the season. Of this Merrimack Valley Conference season, that is. Number 20, Graham Jeffries answers for the Chelmsford Lions. We're tied at 2. Christian Kinsley for 3, can't get it to go. Lions back down the floor, but Luis Reynoso attempts the steal. Called for the foul, it's Lion ball. Number 10, Christopher Rabias to inbound for Chelmsford. Ball intercepted by the Lancers. Rodriguez on the dunk attempt misses. Lancers with the putback. It's 4-2. Chelmsford ball. Out of bounds, Lancer ball. Rodriguez inbounds. Luis Reynoso puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Jaden Castillo with the steal. Chelmsford picks up the rebound, but called for traveling, so it's Lancer ball. Christian Kinsley will inbound. Kinsley for three, won't fall. Lions back down the floor. Aggressive, spirited play in the early going here, but both teams having a tough time shooting. Score stands just 4-2. Jaden Castillo, 4-2. Lancers take the lead 6-2. 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Timeout called by the Lions. Future looks bright for this Lawrence Lancer team, but the Merrimack Valley Conference is always one of the toughest conferences in the state. The Lancers will face some stiff competition this year. Perennial powers Central Catholic and Andover High School stand ready to challenge the Lancers. This Chelmsford Lion team can do some damage. We've got some bright young talent at Haverhill High School, and the resurgent North Andover program must be dealt with. Should be another exciting season of Merrimack Valley Conference basketball. Stay tuned to LPS Media on Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. LPS-TV broadcasts 24 hours a day, covers events at all the wonderful public schools around the city of Lawrence. You can access LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel called simply Lawrence Public Schools. Download the app on your phone, open up your browser, and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years in their extensive media library, and you can stay up to date on Lawrence Lancer basketball. We resume play after the timeout. Christopher Rabias inbounds for the Lions. Christian Ruiz called for the foul. First team foul on the Lancers, each team with one team foul so far. Christopher McCarthy will inbound for Chelmsford. 3 minutes, 36 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Lancers lead 6-2. Christopher McCarthy gets it to fall. Cuts the Lancer lead to 2. Juan Felix Rodriguez with a long three-pointer. He was well behind the arc, a good 5 feet beyond the arc. Drained the three-pointer easily, and the Lancers lead by 5. Ball is out of bounds off Chelmsford. It'll be Lancer possession. Jaden Castillo will inbound. Checking into the game now, number 3, Angel Vasquez. Foul called on number 4, Chris Ruiz. That's the second foul on him. Second team foul. Lion ball. Ruiz pokes the ball away, but it's out of bounds, so Chelmsford retains possession. Christopher Rabias will inbound. Lancers break up the Chelmsford possession. Back down the floor comes Luis Reynoso, and the foul is called. Shooting foul. Foul on Christopher McCarthy, second team foul on Chelmsford. Luis Reynoso is at the line shooting 2. Reynoso drains the first one. Christian Kinsley checks back into the game for the Lancers. Luis Reynoso drains both free throws. Lancers lead now by 7, 11-4. A little over-aggressive passing on the part of the Chelmsford Lions. Ball goes out of bounds. Christian Kinsley inbounds for the Lancers. And Lawrence looks to add to their lead. Errant pass by the Lancers results in a turnover. Both these teams seem quite excited in the early going. Playing with intensity, but not the level of technical skill you'd expect to this point. Rodriguez can't get it to go. Chelmsford answers back with a hurried shot, and the Lancers running back down the floor. Both teams sprinting up and down the court. Vasquez drains the three-pointer. The Lancers lead 14-4. Christian McCarthy attempts to answer back for the Lions, but here come the Lancers again. Again, crisp ball movement. Lawrence able to pass well, but have not gotten the clean shots they've been looking for. McCarthy answers back for the Lions. Trims the Lawrence lead to 8. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Rodriguez can't get the 3 to go. Foul called on the Lawrence. Foul on Lawrence is Angel Vasquez. That's the third team foul. Christopher Rabias inbounding for Chelmsford. Angel Vasquez called for a foul on the inbound. Lawrence's fourth team foul. Chelmsford gets the ball inbounds. Shot clock is off. We're under 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Suubi Kazozi Nkawa gets it to fall. For Chelmsford, cuts the lead to 6. Jaden Castillo with the putback for the Lancers. And the buzzer sounds at the end of the first quarter. Lawrence Lancers lead the Chelmsford Lions 16-8. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Lawrence High School. The Merrimack Valley Conference season opener between the Chelmsford Lions and the Lawrence Lancers all across the Merrimack Valley. Other MVC games getting underway as we are primed for another great season of highly competitive MVC basketball. Good crowd on hand here tonight, estimated between 300 and 400. The fans here love their basketball, and there's nothing better than MVC basketball on a Tuesday night or a Friday night. Lawrence Lancers will play again at home this Friday night, taking on the Methuen Rangers at 7 p.m. before participating in the Commonwealth Classic Christmas tournament starting on Saturday. An intense first quarter, if not a technically skilled one. I think both of these teams are pretty excited to get this MVC season underway. I imagine as they settle down and the game goes along, you'll see more of that technical skill and great shooting that we've come to expect from both of these teams. Graham Jeffries will inbound for Chelmsford to open the second quarter. Chelmsford can't get it to go. Christian Kinsley comes up with the rebound. And traveling called against Lawrence. Christopher McCarthy inbounds for Chelmsford. Jaden Castillo steals the Chelmsford pass, and Chris Ruiz slams it down for the Lancers, extending the Lawrence lead to 10. It's 18-8. Foul called on Jaden Castillo, number 21. Personal foul. 5th team foul on the Lancers. Christopher Rabias will inbound for Chelmsford. Ryan Daniels for 3. The Lions trim the Lancer lead to 7. Chris Ruiz answers back with a three-pointer of his own. Lancer lead back to 10. Angel Vasquez attempts the three, can't get it to go. Lions back down the floor. So Ubi Kasozi Kugugwa drains the bucket. It's 21-13 now, Lawrence. Back down the other way, foul called on Chelmsford's. Kasozi Nkugwa. And that puts Jaden Castillo at the line shooting 2. Can't get the first one to fall. Juan Felix Rodriguez back into the game for Lawrence. Castillo hits the second of two. Lawrence lead is now 22-13. 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Christopher McCarthy can't get it to go for Chelmsford. Lancers back down the floor. Juan Felix Rodriguez with a nice move underneath. That's the silky smooth move we've gotten used to from Rodriguez. Lancers by 11. Gugua can't get it to go. Back down the other end, ball knocked out of bounds. Luis Reynoso checks back into the game for Lawrence. It's a Lancer ball. Chelmsford calls a timeout. 5 minutes, 28 seconds remaining here in the first half. Lancers lead 24-13. Lancer star Juan Felix Rodriguez has been reliable from downtown. He drained 56 three-pointers last year during an outstanding season. He was named most valuable player of the region by the Eagle Tribune. Teammate Christian Kinsley was named a Merrimack Valley Conference All-Star. The Lancers made it to the Division I North quarterfinals last year, but they'd like to go a whole lot further this year, and they just might have the talent to do it. Head coach Raymond Nunez, now in his sixth season, entered this season with a record of 57-48. He's extended that to 59-48 with the Lancers' 2-0 start so far this year. We're ready to resume play. It's Lancer ball. Christian Kinsley will inbound. Jaden Castillo gets the clean shot. He drains it. The three-pointer gives Lawrence a 14-point lead. Lancers back with the quick steal. Kinsley can't get it to go. Goes into Reynoso, and the foul is called. Third team foul on Chelmsford. It was a non-shooting foul. Lancers retain the ball. And they make the Lions pay. Lancers now lead by 16. Chelmsford's Thomas Slattery converts on the bucket, fouled in the process, so he'll get to make it a chance to make it a three-point play. Can't get the free throw to fall. Lancers back down the floor. They lead 29-15. Luis Reynoso with the bucket. Quick steal right back at it. Lancers proving very aggressive on defense in this game. Their speed is well known. In this game, we're seeing an aggressiveness on defense and a willingness to poke the ball away that has produced a number of turnovers. Rodriguez can't get the three-pointer to fall. Kinsley sets up the offense. Into Castillo. Traveling called. Chelmsford ball. Thomas Slattery inbounds for Chelmsford. Long pass to Graham Jeffries, back to Slattery. And Slattery gets it to fall. Nice give and go pass. Cuts the lead to 14. Luis Reynoso drains the three-pointer. This Lancer team has had 4 different players hit three-pointers in this game so far. This team can shoot. And they play pretty good defense there too. Juan Felix Rodriguez forces the turnover. Luis Reynoso comes back and drains the bucket, and he's fouled. He's at the line with a chance for a three-point play. Reynoso converts the three-point play. He is in double digits with 10 points. 3 minutes, 3 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Lancers have opened up a 20-point lead. Graham Jeffries with the long pass into Jack Slattery. Slattery loses a handle on the ball, but the Lions will retain possession. Jeffries to inbound to Slattery to Nkugwa. Back to Jeffries, but the foul was called prior to the shot. Personal foul on Slattery. That's Chelmsford's 6th team foul. Each team with 16 fouls so far. Lancer ball. Rodriguez brings it down the floor. Pass to Miguel Camacho. Camacho to Rodriguez. Rodriguez driving to the basket. Foul is called on Rodriguez. Perhaps a little too aggressive on that drive. First foul on Rodriguez. 7th team foul on Lawrence. The aggressive Lancer defense forces a jump ball. And the possession arrow pointing Lawrence's way. Jaden Castillo will inbound. Rodriguez to Reynoso. Back to Rodriguez. Lawrence loses a handle on the ball. Chelmsford back down the floor. Nicholas Drew drains his first bucket of the game. Cuts the lead to 17 with 2 minutes to play here in the first half. 37-20 Lawrence. Rodriguez to Reynoso, back to Rodriguez. Lawrence in no hurry now, looking to set up the offense. They get the clean three-point shot for Reynoso. He can't get it to go. Miguel Camacho's quickness comes up with the ball. Lawrence loses a handle on it. Chelmsford ball. Nkugwa brings the ball down the floor for Chelmsford. Driving to the basket. Turnaround jumper gets it to fall. Cuts the lead to 15. But Miguel Camacho comes right back with a three-pointer. Chelmsford can't get it to fall. We're under a minute to play now. in the first half. Juan Felix Rodriguez drives to the hoop. Won't go. Rebound, Graham Jeffries. Kugwa brings it down. And he connects on a long two, just shy of the three-point line. It's a 15-point game. 25 seconds to play. Couple of second differential with the shot clock. Camacho attempts the three, won't go. And Kugwa back. And he drains the three-pointer. Kugwa is on fire. Connecting on the last three buckets for Chelmsford, scoring 7 points, has cut the Lancer lead to 12. Lawrence led by 20 at one point. Chris Ruiz can't drain the three. And that's the end of the first half. An entertaining game here at Lawrence High School. Your halftime score, Lawrence Lancers lead the Chelmsford Lions 39-27. Lawrence getting three-pointers from 5 different players in an active first half. We'll take a short break here at halftime. Be back with the second half in a little bit.
This is why you took a second job. While you taught yourself how to fix the plumbing. While you'll do whatever it takes to keep your home. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. Call 888-995-HOPE today.
True or false? Diet soda is healthier than regular soda.
Artificial sweeteners found in Diet Coke have been found to increase sugar craving because it's not a natural source of sugar.
Also, artificial sweeteners trigger insulin, which sends your body into fat storage mode and can lead to weight gain.
We're underway here in the second half. Live from Lawrence High School. The Lawrence Lancers taking on the Chelmsford Lions in their Merrimack Valley Conference opener. Lawrence Lancers lead right now by 12. The halftime score was 39-27 Lawrence. Lancers entered tonight's game 2-0 on the season after taking the title at the Bishop Riley tournament. And they have been impressive here in the early going against the Lions. Luis Reynoso, your leading scorer so far with 10 points. Jaden Castillo with 8. To Ubi, Kasozi, and Kugwa, leading scorer for Chelmsford. He gets the bucket to fall, cuts the Lancer lead to 10. We're just about a minute into the second half here. First half, Lawrence showed aggressiveness on defense, intensity in running the floor, and an ability to drain three-pointers. 5 different Lancers scored a three-point bucket in the first half. Significant factor in building their lead. Chelmsford's Christopher McCarthy in the paint gets the bucket to fall. And the Lions have cut the lead to 8. Lawrence led it by 20 at one point in the first half. But these dogged and determined Lions have clawed back into it. And we've got ourselves a competitive basketball game. Christian Kinsley can't get the three to go. Neither can Juan Felix Rodriguez. But Lawrence gets a fresh shot clock. Rodriguez with the ball setting up the offense. Into Luis Reynoso, into Sebastian Delone. And Delone converts. Lawrence's first points of the second half. Delone now has 8 on the game. Luis Reynoso with the steal and the 2. He has 12. Christopher McCarthy back down the floor for Chelmsford. And Delone is called for the foul. That's Lawrence's first team foul of the second half. Chris Ruiz checks into the game for Lawrence. Chelmsford inbounds. And Kugwa can't get it to fall. Lawrence back down the floor. Lawrence with crisp passing. Sets up a shot for Juan Felix Rodriguez. He can't get it to go, but Luis Reynoso converts. He is fouled in the process and has a chance for a three-point play with the and one. Foul on Chelmsford's Graham Jeffries. It's his first personal foul and Chelmsford's first team foul of the second half. Reynoso converts the three-point play. He now has 15 points on the game. Reynoso aggressive under the basket, but the foul is called before the shot. Foul called on Reynoso. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul on Lawrence in the second half. Reynoso continuing his stellar play. Nearly steals the ball there. Reynoso was named most valuable player of the tough Bishop Riley tournament over the weekend. Lawrence emerged as champions in their first competition of the season. Foul called on Jaden Castillo. It's a second personal foul, third team foul on Lawrence. Chelmsford ball, Christopher Rabias inbounds. Lions attempting to set up their offense, but that Lancer defense aggressive. In the first half, the aggressive Lancer defense was producing turnover after turnover. Second half hasn't been as clean. Lawrence has picked up more fouls. Christian Kinsley can't get it to go. Luis Reynoso converts. Lancers lead by 17 and they're back down the floor. Christopher Ruiz sees his shot blocked. Fans want goaltending. They won't get it on that one. It's a clean block by Chelmsford. Lions Christopher Rabias can't get it to fall. Long pass. Proves errant. Out of bounds off Lawrence. Chelmsford ball. Christopher McCarthy will inbound. Number 1, Miguel Camacho checks back into the game for Lawrence. Lancers lead 48-31. 4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining to play in the third quarter. Lancer defense continues to swarm. Forces Graham Jeffries into an ill-advised three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Camacho back the other way. Foul is called. Foul called on Graham Jeffries. Shooting foul. Camacho at the line. Shooting 2. Camacho converts both free throws. He now has 5 points on the game. Ball goes out of bounds. Chelmsford retains possession. So Ubi, Kasozi, and Kugwa to inbound. And Kugwa is playing a great game tonight for the Lions. He's their leading scorer. Chelmsford can't hang on to it. Lancers will take over. Juan Felix Rodriguez will inbound. Rodriguez with 5 points tonight. Relatively quiet so far. Chris Ruiz drains the 3. Ruiz's second three-pointer of the night. He now has 8. Foul is called on Miguel Camacho. That is the 4th team foul on Lawrence in the second half. Lancers lead now 53-31. Kugwa can't get it to fall. And Luis Reynoso makes him pay with the dunk. Chelmsford calls a timeout. Reynoso now with 19 points on the game. Lancers lead 55-31. 3 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Reynoso, the 6'4" junior, listed as a guard, but he plays all over the court. He's shown the ability tonight to shoot the 3 and to go into the paint and get the dunk. Impressive versatility. Lancer defensive pressure continues to pay off. They have held Chelmsford to 4 points so far in the quarter. We're ready to resume play. Christopher Rabias to inbound for Chelmsford. Rabias to Graham Jeffries. Jeffries loses a handle on it. Lancers will take over. Miguel Camacho to inbound. Thomas Slattery checks back into the game for the Lions. Camacho at the key. He dishes it inside to Chris Ruiz. Ruiz with a nice underneath move. Over the head shot, gets it to fall. Lancers lead is now 26. Christian Kinsley with the steal. Intercepts the Chelmsford pass. Ball out of bounds. Lancers retain possession. Kinsley will inbound. Into Reynoso. To Chris Ruiz. Back to Juan Felix Rodriguez. Back to Reynoso. Reynoso in the paint. Gets it to fall. Reynoso now with 21 points on the game. Christopher McCarthy for three for Chelmsford. Can't get it to fall. Lancers quickly back down the court. And Juan Felix Rodriguez drains the two. Nkugwa can't get it to go. Lancers aggressively back down the floor, but it's out of bounds off the Lancers. Chelmsford will take over. Thomas Slattery will inbound for the Lions. Lancers' lead is now 30, 61-31. A minute and 40 remaining here in the third quarter. Chris Ruiz with the steal, and he lays it in. Ruiz now with 12 points on the game. Lancers' lead is 32. Nkugwa can't get it to go. Miguel Camacho back down the floor quickly to Reynoso. Back to Camacho for three. Won't go. Christian Kinsley over to Juan Felix Rodriguez. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Three-point attempt, no good. Chelmsford ball. Thomas Slattery inbounds to Ubi Kasozi. Nkugwa brings the ball up the court. Into Peter Caruso. To Nkugwa for three, no good. On Felix Rodriguez. The quickness, the slickness. Lays it in for two. Rodriguez with 9 points tonight. Lancers lead by 34. Kinsley attempts to steal, jump ball called. Possession arrow is to Lawrence. Christian Kinsley inbounds to Rodriguez. Rodriguez driving into the paint. Kick back to Kinsley for three. Kinsley becomes the seventh Lancer player to hit a three-point shot tonight. And that's the end of the third quarter here at Lawrence High School. An impressive third quarter for the Lawrence Lancers as they dominated the Chelmsford Lions. Outscored the Lions 29-4 in that quarter and have extended their lead to 37. 68-31, Lancers lead with 1 quarter of play remaining. Luis Reynoso now with 21 points on the night. He is the leading scorer so far in tonight's game. Chris Ruiz with 12. And really, outside of Reynoso, it's been a balanced Lancer attack. 7 different players hitting three-pointers. 8 different players have scored. Reynoso and Ruiz are the only players in double figures. It's the fourth quarter here at Lawrence High School. The 2-0 Lawrence Lancers lead the Chelmsford Lions 68-31. 8 minutes of basketball remain. Chelmsford ball. Christopher Rabias will inbound to Christopher McCarthy. McCarthy setting up the offense, driving into the paint. Underneath, lays it in. Nice little move by McCarthy. Juan Felix Rodriguez drives into the paint, kicks out to Miguel Camacho. Camacho for three, won't go. Back underneath to Rodriguez. His shot is blocked. Chelmsford not going quietly. They continue to play with defensive intensity. They just haven't been able to match the speed or the shooting ability of the Lawrence Lancers so far tonight. Ball's tied up. Foul is called on Miguel Camacho. That's his second personal foul. Sixth team foul of the half. Angel Vasquez checks back in for the Lancers, along with Giovanni Murray. Graham Jeffries can't get it to go. Lancer ball. Angel Vasquez kicks it out to Sebastian Delone. Over to Chris Ruiz. Ruiz out to Camacho, won't go. Giovanni Murray gets it to drop underneath in the paint. Murray with his first points tonight. Lancers have hit 70. Miguel Camacho lays it up for Chris Ruiz. Ruiz converts the bucket. He wanted the dunk, didn't quite get it, but he did get the tip-in bucket, and he was fouled. He's at the line. He has a chance at a three-point play. Ruiz converts the three-point play. Ruiz now with 15 on the game. Second leading scorer for the Lancers tonight. Lawrence's lead is 40, 73-33. 6.5 minutes remaining in the game. Giovanni Murray comes up with the steal. Alessandri Cruz just checked into the game. He cranks up the three, can't get it to go. Chelmsford back down the floor. Out of bounds on Chris McCarthy of Chelmsford. Lawrence ball and Sebastian Delone. Oh, won't be Delone to inbound. Jaden Castillo checks back in. He inbounds to Angel Vasquez. Vasquez setting up the offense. Foul is called on Miguel Camacho. That's his third personal foul. Lawrence's seventh team foul. Chelmsford ball. Christopher McCarthy in the paint, can't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Lawrence retains possession. Number 15, Sam Cohn, checks into the game for Chelmsford. Alessandri Cruz inbounds for Lawrence. Angel Vasquez brings the ball down the floor. Vasquez into the paint to Giovanni Murray. Murray with a nice turnaround in the paint, can't get it to go. Scramble underneath. Out of bounds off Chelmsford. Lawrence ball. Angel Vasquez will inbound. Vasquez into Murray. Murray with a nice move in the paint. He gets it to go. Gio Murray hits his second bucket of the quarter. Lawrence leads now 75-33. It's a 42-point lead. Under 5 minutes to play in the game. Foul is called on Miguel Camacho. That's his fourth personal foul. 8th team foul on Lawrence. Coach Nunez takes Camacho out of the game. So Ubi Kasozi Nkugwa at the line drains the first of 2 attempts. Can't get the second to go. 75-34. Ryan Daniels drains the three-pointer, his second three-pointer of the night for the Chelmsford Lions. Jaden Castillo with a nice move in the paint. Gets the bucket and he's fouled. Foul was called on Sam Cohn. His first personal foul, Chelmsford's 4th team foul. Puts Castillo at the line, chance for a 3-point play. He converts it. Castillo now with 11 points on the game. Second Lancer in double figures to go with Luis Reynoso's 21 and Chris Ruiz is 15. Three-point attempt by Chelmsford's Peter Caruso won't go. Lancers back down the floor. Angel Vasquez dishes it in underneath to Eric Garcia, number 11. Garcia scores his first points of the game. Gives Lawrence 80 on the night. Caruso can't get the 3 to go. Traveling called on Lawrence. Number 14, Brian Martir, checks into the game for the Lancers. It's Chelmsford ball. Thomas Slattery inbounds. Slattery in the paint and the foul is called. Foul called on Giovanni Murray. It's first personal, Lawrence's 9th team foul. Slattery shooting 2, drains the first. Slattery converts both free throws, gives Chelmsford 39 points on the night. Lancers back down the floor. Foul called on Chelmsford, Sam Cohn. His second personal, 5th team foul on Chelmsford. Non-shooting foul, Lawrence ball, Angel Vasquez inbounds. Giovanni Murray to Angel Vasquez, driving to the bucket. Vasquez gets the bucket and he's fouled. Foul called on Sam Cohn, his 3rd personal, 6th team foul. Vasquez at the line. Can't convert the 3-point play. But Vasquez has 5 points tonight. Lawrence with 82. Leading Chelmsford by 49 at this point. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the game. Lion ball, Liam McGinty inbounds. McGinty will try it again. Jack Beauchene brings the ball up the floor for Chelmsford. Over to McGinty. Nicholas Drew cranks up the three, can't get it to fall. Lancers back down the court. Alessandra Cruz looking to pass it into the paint. Lawrence couldn't hang on. Chelmsford back down the floor. Kevin Naraja can't get it to fall. Alessandra Cruz converts the bucket. And he's fouled. Angel Vasquez converts a three-point play. It's 85-39, just over 2 minutes to play in the game. Liam McGinty scores for Chelmsford. They have 41. Lawrence player stepped out of bounds. Chelmsford ball. Under 2 minutes to play now. Giovanni Murray with the rebound. But it's out of bounds off Murray, and so Chelmsford retains possession. Impressive performance so far tonight by the Lawrence Lancers. Showed great defensive intensity, the ability to drain the three, and quickness up and down the court. They'll need all of that to be successful this year in the tough Merrimack Valley Conference. Lancers will play again at home Friday night, taking on the Methuen Rangers. Tip-off set for 7 p.m. And then the Lancers will compete, as they always do, in the Commonwealth Classic Christmas Tournament. That gets underway on Saturday. Angel Vasquez brings the ball down the floor for Lawrence into the paint. Can't get it to go. Chelmsford's Sam Cohn takes it the length of the court. Tumbles to the floor. The foul is called against Lawrence. Foul called on Alessandra Cruz, puts Sam Cohn at the line to shoot two. Cohn converts one of two free throws. Brings Chelmsford's point total to 42 on the night. Just over a minute to play. Alessandra Cruz can't get it to fall. Giovanni Murray in the paint. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds off Lawrence. Chelmsford ball. Kevin Raja converts for the Chelmsford Lions. His second bucket of the quarter. Chelmsford now with 44 points on the night. Foul called on Kevin Raja. First personal foul on him, 8th team foul. on Chelmsford. That puts Angel Vasquez at the line shooting 1-1. Vasquez converts the first. And the second. That puts Vasquez in double figures with 10 points. Sam Cohn jacks up the three for Chelmsford. Can't get it to go. Lancers back down the floor. Traveling called on Lawrence. We're in the final seconds of the game now. Time for one last possession perhaps here. Sam Cohn with the ball into Kevin Raja. Back to Cohn. Cohn gets it to fall. His third bucket of the quarter. And that will do it here from Lawrence High School. Your final score after an impressive performance by the Lawrence Lancers. 87-46. Lawrence defeats the Chelmsford Lions. Lawrence runs their season record to 3-0. They are 1-0 in the Merrimack Valley Conference. An impressive performance for Coach Raymond Nunez's team. And they'll need all of that to compete this year in the tough MVC and the Commonwealth Classic Christmas Tournament. Thanks for joining us tonight here on LPS Media. Remember, LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day, covers events at all the wonderful public schools around the city of Lawrence. LHS Sports, theatrical productions, school committee meetings, LPS Rewind, a show featuring news and events from all around the Lawrence Public Schools. You can access LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Check out Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel called simply Lawrence Public Schools. Download the app on your phone or open up your browser, and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years and keep up with Lancer basketball. Your final score, once again, from here at Lawrence High School, Lawrence Lancers 87, Chelmsford Lions 46. Thanks for tuning in.